What? What? We did it. What? What happened? What happened?
Jesus Christ, Allison!
Allison!
Allison scored!
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, time for another preview. This is one of the biggest games of the season. Are we going to see Denver crying or celebrating?
No, we're not. We might see him with my shirt off, celebrating. About it,
No, I
Jersey,
can
lad.
tell if you score somehow tomorrow, you're going to be running around with your shirt off like you usually do.
Yeah, 100%. You got a lot of players out, haven't you? I've heard.
I know for a fact that Mane is 100% fit and Robbo and Hendo might be out. But to be fair, I want to see Mikasa start anyway. And haven't you got Tierney out?
Yeah, I think Kieran Tierney's out, but I mean, it don't really matter, to be honest, because we've got Tavares who likes bursting up and down the wing, doesn't he? So, yeah, probably prefer Tavares.
I think he's been on really good form, Tavares, to be fair.
Oh, I think this is Arsenal's best squad in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Oh, one second, here he is. Here he is. There's Mr. Jamzor. There he is.
In the house.
I got lad.
That way, Jamzor.
Jeez, we made it. Let's go.
Good. So yeah, obviously this is a huge game in terms of like, obviously I was beginning of the season, Denver was getting so angry because you were losing. But I think it was you had a lot of injuries, and you know, as I said, with your best squad now, you look really good. Like Tomiyasu, he's not like a perfect right back, because a perfect right back, you know, is only right back, but he can play centre back and right back, so he can cover in two spaces. He looks very good. Ramsdale, people were laughing at you for signing Ramsdale, and he's actually been what a signing.
Oh man,
Maybe the reason he was so shit at Bournemouth and Sheffield is because he had shit players in front of him.
Yeah. I know. He pulled off some big saves.
Yeah. He's class, mate. Love him.
He is.
You know,
he played for England, didn't he, in the international break?
Yes.
He did play against San Marino and we won 10-0.
He made a save. He made one save.
I swear to God, if he had conceded that goal, we would have been absolutely humiliated.
Yeah.
You concede anything towards San Marino, it doesn't matter how good you are. Just conceding is embarrassing.
Yeah, no, definitely. How do you reckon you get on tomorrow then? You reckon you'll beat us or what?
I think we'll do, but I think it's not going to be like the last few years where it's 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 3-0. I think you guys are really done that. Like Aubameyang is back in form now. I've seen you guys. You're playing Lacazette as like a 10.
Oh yeah.
Just in behind it. I think he suits you better. Though. He likes coming back into the midfield, isn't he? Helping out in midfield.
He's got a good hold up as well, isn't it? Like, I like Lacazette a lot, to be honest. Might even sign him for a bit longer as well, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's good there.
Liverpool Arsenal games are, you know, have a history of being incredible. I mean, it is like, this fixture has the most number of goals in Premier League history, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually went to the 5-5 game.
That game was ridiculous. Denver was like, I knew it.
No way.
That was crazy. Obviously, I'm happy Liverpool won. But yeah, that was mental. But I wouldn't say personally, you know, from a Liverpool perspective, I'm not too confident for tomorrow. I think the adjustments we may have to make with our lineup, with Henderson being out, I'm not completely sure, could you know, be a bit unsettling. Arsenal are on fine form, and you know, you have a good fresh squad, and you know, you're probably going to continue that. But then the only thing is that obviously Arsenal do tend to freeze when they come to Anfield in the Premier League. Maybe there's a mental block. I don't know. And Liverpool, we know. I mean, obviously with our title aspirations, I'm not sure about Arsenal's aspirations. I don't know if you want to win the title, top 4. I don't really know. You speak better than me, but I think Liverpool have to respond. And so obviously whatever lineup we play, it's not going to be easy for Arsenal at all. It never will be. But I wouldn't say I'm too confident. I think this could be anything. No scoreline would surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know what to think about the scores as well, but obviously we haven't won at Anfield in ages, as you know. I think the last time it's probably when we played Arteta actually outfield, isn't it? But yeah, man, like I don't know. Maybe it is a mental block kind of a thing, but probably out of all the recent games that go in there, like it's probably the best opportunity.
I do agree. I think it is the best opportunity to get at us, because if you look at West Ham, the West Ham game, Liverpool were absolutely shocking. Like, the thing is, like, sometimes when a goalkeeper has a mare, he's going to have one mistake. When Alisson has a mare, he doesn't have one mare. He fucks up the entire game. Like, first goal, doesn't save, I don't know what second he does. Second goal, he does a De Gea or whatever. Third goal, I don't know what he's doing. He's too busy trying to, try and pull a tennis shirt off or something, and because he's the. I don't get it, but yeah, I think it's your best opportunity to get at us. But I think it's going to be a very tight game, and you've got to look at it like you've been conceding not a lot of goals recently. This is what I find is hilarious, right? Man United was supposedly back. They're supposedly back, and Arsenal apparently the banter club, all that kind of stuff. Now it's what Uno reverse card. United are in the mud. They've signed Ronaldo. They've signed all these players, and they're worse off than they were last season. I don't know what's going on. And now Arsenal ahead. And honestly, if you guys win, you'd be 1 point ahead of us, and potentially maybe 6 points ahead of United.
Yeah,
that's
ridiculous.
I know, especially the way we started the season as well, innit? You know what I mean? Was rock bottom after like 3 games. Everyone was going at us. I was still Arteta out. I still am. Are you Arteta out?
Oh, nah, bro, I'm back, man. I'm back on
Jamzor's getting married to him, mate.
Wait, hold on.
He's doing a good job, innit? You gotta respect it,
Denver, how comes you're Arteta out? That's quite interesting. Go on, tell us.
I've been Arteta out since the Villarreal game. Since I went to Villarreal and didn't put any strikers on the pitch. So yeah, I'd had enough of him. I mean, there's a lot of fans that are reactionary. You know what I mean? You win a game, but if we lose tomorrow, man, people will be back out. Like he's probably starting to turn with a lot of the fan base, but yeah, not turning me. The only way I'd support him again or have him in is if we finish in the Champions League spot or win the league. That'd pretty much be it. Even Europa League, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? You can win a few games and everyone jumps back on him. But nah. But
then, just from a practical perspective, like obviously, potentially there's probably maybe better managers out there, and maybe managers with more experience, maybe more ambition or something like that. But how would it really make sense to just sack him now? Even if he, if let's say you lose to him, would you be happy with him being sacked tomorrow if he doesn't win?
Well, if he lost tomorrow, yeah, I probably would, because I won't have to say Arteta out anymore. Or maybe not after tomorrow. He has won a couple of games, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, not contradicting myself here, but he has won a couple of games. But I mean, as soon as he goes back on a losing streak, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's it. So he has won the last couple of games. Yeah, maybe give him a game or so. But I mean, the ultimate thing is that I want him out. Unless he meets them.
I think maybe is it fair to say? So let's say Arsenal don't win anything this year, and you don't get top 4. Then I think probably most Arsenal fans will that's the final straw, right?
Yeah, final straw's already gone. Obviously, getting
yeah, I don't know.
But,
it depends. Yeah. It depends how we're playing, really. To be honest, like I don't know. It's obviously since we brought in like Tomiyasu and like Ramsdale, Ben White, like it looks better, innit? But we've had some shaky games, innit? Like obviously, a couple of those draws in our unbeaten run right now, they've been I don't know. They didn't give you like the most confidence in it, but I don't know. I think like I don't think this Liverpool game is gonna like affect my opinion at all. To be fair, because I know how tough it is, but I suppose I don't know if we've really had like the most difficult run yet. So it's like early days
Yeah, like the
since we
first
started
big
winning.
test with the
Yeah.
full team.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think it is like a proper big test, and if we don't look good, then I don't know, but I don't know. I'm somewhat confident. But I don't think we'll win necessarily, but I think we'll put up a good fight and
No,
hopefully at
I
least
think
get the
you will.
point.
I think you will. I think you'll be again like I think you'll be. Liverpool have loads of chances, and Ramsdale will constantly save you, and then Liverpool finally get one.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is quick question before we go into, because I want to quickly do combine 11 and predictive stuff for that. So let's talk about this. So who do you see partnering Partey in midfield? Because I've heard Partey's fit. So who would you put next
he?
to Partey in that midfield?
Ooh.
But he's Xhaka back, is he? I don't know.
I think he could be, to be honest. Would
Could
you
be,
put Xhaka in there? Yeah.
maybe. I mean, you could put Lokonga there as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
That's a tough question, like.
It is, yeah. I mean, and
Obviously-
the midfield is going to be basically where it's one that them two need to be bang on form tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you've got Liverpool play 4-3-3 in it. Do you know what I mean? We might. Well, obviously, we'll have an extra man in midfield. We need to. That's what we play for in midfield. I'm pretty sure we will. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably go Lokonga or Xhaka. I'd probably say. I mean, that's really the only option.
Yeah, I think.
I do think Xhaka's fit. By the
No,
way,
Xhaka's not
I
fit.
think he's still out.
Is he not early? Be Lokonga
Oh,
then,
okay.
won't it?
Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't throw Xhaka in like as well straight away. Lokonga's a bit of a funny one though, because he does make some mistakes, and against like Liverpool, if he loses a ball far back, then it could be peak. But obviously, we got Ramsdale there to bless it.
Yeah, hope he's not used too much.
There's Maitland-Niles as well, but
fascinating.
yeah, mate. I mean, he's done.
He's done well.
Already.
I mean,
He's
by
done
all means,
So-
like he is pretty good to be fair.
I think the
Got
keepers that
rely
really
on him a bit.
surprised me recently have definitely been Ramsdale and Mendy. Because
yeah.
like
Yeah,
Mendy and Ramsdale, like if you think of it, Brentford and Brentford Leicester, like literally, Mendy was the reason Chelsea won that game 1-0, and Ramsdale was the reason you guys won against Leicester. Because if you have Leno in there, you could have lost. What did you win? It was 2-0, right?
2-1, I think it was. Was it?
No, I think it was 2-0, wasn't it? No, I think you kept a clean sheet against Leicester.
I think it was 2.
Did we?
Yeah,
no,
so
I
you could have lost 3 or 4-2 if it
Yeah, it
wasn't
was
for
2-0.
Ramsdale. He's such a good keeper.
Yeah.
Jersey boy, just a question, like, obviously we are where we are in the table and we've had, some results we've had, but are you starting to worry that we haven't been kind of winning the scrappy games, and we haven't really shown this season
Brighton,
that we can win
West
a game
Ham.
1-0?
I know West Ham are in great form, but like you can't be making this couple of mistakes. That, if we lost 3-1 and it was 3 amazing worked West Ham goals, I'd have been okay, fair enough. But the fact that it was 3 goalkeeper errors, defense was looking everywhere, not acceptable to me. And I think the same as well. I think some Arsenal fans wouldn't be too sad if last night, let's say you lost 2-1 to Liverpool, but you didn't stop trying your best every single time. Like, all entire game, you're trying your best to get back, and you eventually don't. You're going to be like, at least we put such a big performance against the former champions Liverpool, and we've put in such a performance, and we can build on that for next time. So I think it's just going to be a very, very difficult game tomorrow. And, I was really disappointed against West Ham. People are wondering why the title says bounce back, because we did lose a game we should have won. We should be winning. So
yeah, of course, bounce back is fine. Like we drew to Brighton, we've lost to West Ham. Premier League, like if we want to win the title, especially when we're competing with the financial giants and Chelsea and City, then obviously the oil money FCs. Then obviously we need to, of course we need to bounce back. definitely.
So big game. But let's quickly do Combine 11. I think Combine 11. No shadow of a doubt. Ramsdale's going in. We're going on current form right now. People who are available. I'm going Ramsdale in goal just because I love Allison, but Ramsdale every time he's been called upon has not made a single mistake and has actually really shocked Arsenal fans.
Yeah, no, definitely Ramsdale. He's already here now. He's already on the 6-yard box. He's already out, mate. He's still doing. He's 10 ready, lad.
He's gonna live in there.
Yeah, he's on the fix, lad. Yeah, definitely Ramsdale. And then left back probably be Tavares, won't it? I'd imagine. And
I'll say between him and Tsimikas, but Tsimikas has been playing a lot of football right now, but Tavares has been playing more.
Are we doing this based on current form?
Current form, yeah, and available players. Robertson's out anyway because he's injured and he's been in crap form. Tavares is.
I go Tavares.
I'm going Tavares. I would say I would put Tsimikas if he played more often, but I'll go Tavares left back.
Are you saying Jamzor? Or just
it's quite a mad one to be fair, isn't it? Like it's a bit of a mad one. Obviously, I really do like Tsimikas, to be fair. When he comes in, he seems to do a good job. But I suppose Tavares has played more lately, so I like him a lot as well. I'm a big fan of Tavares, isn't it? Like the fact that
Tsimikas has been the backup. We've asked many times, Klopp, play Tsimikas. He doesn't play him, so it's really annoying. But Tavares has been very, very good in it. But I'm going Tavares just because he's been more consistent and he's been playing more. So I think, from my opinion, the defense is going to get very difficult because
hopefully Salah can rip him up and keep him on.
It's going to be very difficult because the defense is very, very difficult because Van Dijk I don't think has been in top form because he's been injured, he's been making a few mistakes. So I'm going to go Matip and Gabriel.
Ooh,
interesting.
Honestly, on form. Overall, I'm going Van Dijk, but on form right now, I'm going Gabriel, and because Gabriel's been unreal at the moment for us.
Yeah,
Gabriel and Matip.
Big fan of him, yeah.
What about you, Denver? Are you going for your back two?
Gabriel, and I've got to choose a Liverpool player as well. What are we doing? A combined?
I'm still going to go
combined 11. You combined 11.
Combined 11. Van Dijk.
You go, yeah. I'm still going to go Van Dijk, and I will say Gabriel as well. Even though I think Matip's a better defender, just looking at recent form and overall, maybe in the last few games, Matip actually hasn't played. He didn't.
Canate has been playing a bit as well. So
yeah,
the reason I'm just going Matip is just because I don't know.
I do get you. I think we have seen a few times this season Matip putting in a bit better performances than Van Dijk, but
Van Dijk was the better one against West Ham though, because if it wasn't for Van Dijk, we lose more.
But the thing is, it's Van Dijk is. I guess right now he's his own worst enemy because even though he's putting good performance in, he was such a high level, best player in the world probably in 2019, probably such a high level defender, 19, 20, 18, 19. So obviously that's what we're comparing to, and obviously the aim is for him to get back to that kind of elite performance. But obviously there are a few mistakes creeping in, like he hasn't been as solid as he was, but he's still obviously pretty decent. So his form's not that bad, and hopefully he'll get better. I mean, he will get better.
He's had a weird one since coming back. I think he had a bit of an injury in it, but he's not been. Yeah.
He has
a large injury, but yeah, man, he's not been exactly where he was, but I get what you're saying. He used to be so unbelievable that he's got such high standards. He's got probably the highest standards out of any centre back right now. And kind of letting that down a bit, but still,
I guess it's
still unreal, and I'd still pick him as well.
Ruben Diaz is the best defender in the world. The thing is, Ruben Diaz hasn't been in for that long, and the thing is, what I find so funny right now on Twitter, right, is as soon as the Netherlands concede, they go Van Dijk. I'm like,
yeah.
He's not responsible for every goal. It's like Gabriel's not responsible for every Brazil goal, every Brazil concede. It's the same for other defenders. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna consider Matip, I want Van Dijk to get better, but I think he'll get better more next year because I think he needs more playing time. He'll get better and more pace. Right back,
Right.
I'm gonna go Trent Alexander-Arnold, but I'm gonna go Tomiyasu very close because I think Tomiyasu has really proven why you bought him because he's so much
Yeah.
better than Bellerin and all those guys. I remember Bellerin and his foul throws, man. The guy was ridiculous.
Don't get me started on Bellerin, man. Jeez.
Fella, man.
Thank God that
Hey,
shit
Doc
goes to
Wanna
be part of the club.
Yeah, when you Doc Wanna used to call him, man.
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, not a big fan.
So who would you guys go right back? I'm going Trent.
I'd probably go Trent. I do like Tomiyasu though. I think he's a beast, but yeah, probably Trent. He's obviously played in the game a lot more. It'll be Tomiyasu's first game against Liverpool, won't it? At that level of a fixture. So yeah, I'd probably go Trent just based off a bit more experience. Probably what I'd go.
Yeah, I think it's kind of peak for Tomiyasu because he's been so good, but obviously Trent is just, again, he's another unreal player. Like, it's just hard to like not put Trent in a team there, but big up still to Tomiyasu.
No, I think Tomiyasu is a really, really good right back.
I think Tomiyasu was. I saw the game against Spurs. I think that was his best game for Arsenal.
He pocketed like the entire attack.
Just solid, just does it.
But I'm 100% going Trent because he's the best right back in the world, in my opinion.
I disagree with that. I think right now it's probably Reece James, but
really,
okay, there's a debate. Yeah, that's a debate to be had. But I think Trent's been playing.
I would say best wing back Trent, best right back James.
I don't think we can say wing back because we haven't seen him properly at wing back. Do you know what I mean? But I think he would be incredible there. But
listen, what I'm saying is I think Reece James is better, but I think it's like inches. It's like they're both so good. We can both appreciate two good English right backs.
Yeah,
we're going to have such a competition in the World Cup. I don't know who's going to play, but we've got a lot of competition. Midfield now. My midfield three, Fabinho, Partey, and Smith Rowe.
Yeah, Smith Rowe definitely.
Because I know Smith Rowe can play winger, but I've mostly seen him play as an attacking midfielder. When you say he's more of an attacking midfielder or a winger?
Yeah, he probably is a bit more of an attack. You know, sometimes plays on the left, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to go Fabinho, Partey. Because a lot of Liverpool's. I'm not going to go Thiago because Thiago for me hasn't been good enough. And form right now. Henderson's injured. And all the other midfielders are gone. So I'm going to go, Fabinho, Partey, Smith Rowe.
Yeah, I was going to put John Henderson in, but I didn't know he was injured. Probably Fabinho as well. Thomas Partey, and I don't know. I need one more. Are
we playing a 4-3-3?
4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, whatever you guys prefer.
Is it if you put it two CDMs, it'd be Thomas Partey and what's his name, Fabinho.
Yeah,
that is who I'd put him.
Yeah, I'd say the same. But those two anyway, like. Yeah.
If we're playing, I think if we're playing a 4-2-3-1,
let's do 4-2-3-1.
Then probably Partey and Fabinho makes sense. Although Thiago obviously played in the two for Bayern pretty much his whole career there, and obviously he's been injured a lot. But I'm someone who really rates Thiago. I really love what he brings to the pitch.
No, I love Thiago. I'm just saying he hasn't.
Yeah,
because he's been
I know,
injured
but I'm just trying to work out whether I'd still rather Thiago ahead of Partey. But obviously, if this is the criteria is current form.
Yeah, current form.
Reluctant. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Yeah, we'll go Fabinho and Partey then as the two. But do you know what? They're two very defensive midfielders. So maybe just like from a perspective of balance, maybe it would make sense to have Thiago as more of a kind of creative passer.
But yeah, for me, for attack, for my for attack, Smith Rowe. I'm going to go Smith Rowe, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, and Aubameyang. The four. Smith Rowe in attacking midfielder. But the thing is, Firmino is injured. Lacazette, I don't think has been scoring many goals. It's been mostly Aubameyang coming up, being creative. So Jota hasn't been turning up. He's been scoring. He's been scoring, but he hasn't been. He's missing a lot of good chances. Aubameyang scored 30 minute goals and helping you guys get better in form. So I would go, Sadio Mane, Smith Rowe, Aubameyang, Salah in a 4-2-3-1.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I'll go Smith Rowe through the middle. Saka out wide on the left-hand side, I reckon.
The only reason I didn't go Saka was just because I don't know if he's been in the recent form. I haven't seen him. Has he been in form recently, Saka?
He makes a couple of runs. He can always.
He's not been like a standout, but he's been up there.
But that's why I'm going with Mane. But shout out to Saka. What a player he is.
And then on the right, obviously, Mo Salah. And up front, I'd go Aubameyang. Yeah, Aubameyang. I'd have gone for Firmino, but he's not the best player in the world, is he?
No.
So yeah, that'd be.
What about you, Jamzor? What are you going for your?
I'd obviously first thing Salah. You all know that. But it's a tough one, to be fair. I guess you'd have to go Mane. I was kind of hoping he was going to be injured. Was there something about that or no? I guess he's always been fine.
Yeah. Mane is 100% fit for Mane.
Is he?
I know.
Okay.
I think all the attackers are available tomorrow except Firmino.
Yeah, I heard he twisted his ankle earlier on. You heard that about
Yeah. Confirmed.
Don't jinx it.
Don't fair, man. Like, Aubameyang doesn't even like. He's been alright lately, but he had a terrible game against. I think it was Watford. He messed that game up, but he has been getting the goals back. To be fair, I still love him in it, but yeah, I mean, there's not really another option that I would argue with there. So yeah.
What about you, Joe? What are you going for your 4?
Well, I'd go, Smith Rowe as the cam. Probably one of the most informed players in the league right now.
Very, very, very good. Better than Mason Mount, in my opinion, right now.
Oh, yeah.
On form right now.
Definitely.
And Foden. I'm sorry, but Smith Rowe's been turning up more. I'm seeing
Jersey,
so
boy,
many.
Don't give Arsenal too much.
I've seen huge City fans on Twitter saying they want Smith Rowe.
Really? I mean, that's really interesting. That is quite interesting, actually. He's definitely turned it on
He's
level.
non-existent most of the game.
Whether he can, I think obviously it's like we've said, it's a step up playing at Anfield. Let's see if he puts in a good performance. Obviously, he's good form. He'll be confident, but let's see whether he can produce it on the big stage. That's a question mark. But yeah, I'm going for Salah on the right. Saka's a great player, but I think Sadio Mane, he is one of my favourite Liverpool players. A lot of the time I'm defending him when a lot of Liverpool fans give him a bit of stick. But 100% Sadio on the left, and then Aubameyang, probably he looks to be in good form. Although Jota's, when he's been playing, hasn't been too bad as well. But
he's missed a few sitters.
Jota just always misses sitters.
I think they both do that a bit.
He missed a sitter against who did they play? Ireland, I think. He missed a few sitters against Ireland, and then Mane missed a few sitters against West Ham. Liverpool could have won 4-3 if it wasn't for Mane's.
I wouldn't say they were sitters. They were just really good chances.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's go now. I'll predict the starting 11s and then our score predictions, and we'll end it. So I'm going. You Jamzor and Denver. You guys do Arsenal. So I'm going Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Thiago, Oxlade, because I don't. Curtis Jones is out. I don't know if Henderson's going to be fit.
I don't think
so. I'm going Oxlade, Fabinho and Thiago in the midfield, and up top Jota, Salah, Mane. What about you, Denver? How you see Arsenal lining up?
I reckon they'll go 4-4-1-1 is what I reckon. I reckon he'll go obviously Ramsdale, Tavares, Gabriel, Ben White, right back. I reckon he's going to go Tomiyasu, and this providing that they're all fit. I'm pretty sure they all are though. They should be. Out on the left hand side, I reckon he's going to put Smith Rowe. I reckon he's going to put Lacazette through the middle. Oh shit! I missed me midfielders on it. Lokonga and Lokonga and Thomas Partey. But yeah, then Smith Rowe out on the left hand side. Lacazette through the middle. Over on the right, I reckon he'll go Saka, and up top, Mr. Aubameyang. What I reckon.
What about you, Jams? Always see the same thing? Because I've seen
funny thing,
recently
mate.
your
That's exactly
formation
what I was
has always
thinking.
been 4-4-1-1. Has been the thing you've been playing a lot.
Just with
now.
Laka coming in just behind Aubameyang, and then everything else is kind of blessed. Like, and I think Smith Rowe will play on the left, like Dan was saying. I think he'll probably play on the left. Laka through the middle, otherwise maybe Odegaard, but I don't think he'll start in that game, innit? But I like Odegaard, to be fair.
I think he's a
not
good
quite hit
player,
that
but
level
he
yet,
just needs
but-
to get back into form.
Yeah, agree with that. But yeah, I think Laka probably will start with Aubameyang because they've been working nicely together lately. In that like sort of kind of a front two, but obviously Laka just behind.
I've got to say, fair play to Arteta. He's decided, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna experiment with this 4-4-1-1, and it's actually been working really well. What about you, Joe? What's your Liverpool lineup?
I think the same as you, Jersey boy. I think that's what he will go for. I mean, if Henderson is fit, I'd 100% start him ahead of our unlucky Oxlade-Chamberlain.
The Ox.
Obviously, your ex-player.
Yeah.
He's not been too good recently, unfortunately. But I think there's a player in him, but I think for his own career, he should probably consider going elsewhere because I think he needs regular game time to get back to a high standard, and he's not going to get that at Liverpool. Genuinely, like when Thiago's fit, Henderson, Fabinho, that's the main. Even Keita and Milner seem to be ahead of him in the pecking order. So, yeah, so I think he'll start tomorrow because if Henderson's not fit, then that's the only midfield we have.
I think he'll be on the bench. I think Henry will be on the bench, but
hopefully he has. I think I just read on the press conference that Henderson hasn't trained, nor has Robertson.
So I don't think they'll be available.
But you're right; they could be on the bench. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And Jota or Origi. Klopp will probably go with Jota to risk.
Origi had got injured versus Wales, but apparently it's a dead leg, so he should be fine. It's good news. So, all right, let's do score predictions. I'm going a late 2-1 Liverpool win. I think Liverpool will open the scoring. Then Smith will equalise with a great goal, team goal. And I think Ramsdale will do very good. You'd be very good defensively, and I just think something will happen and we'll get a goal. I think a late 2-1 win, but I think I think Arsenal will put a really good performance out there, and you'll come out annoyed that you lost, but you'll come out like we can build on this next game. So I think a very close 2-1 victory to Liverpool. What about you, Trevor?
I'm going to go a pretty, very, very close game. I'm going to go 1-1. Oh, I reckon we'll nick a point from Anfield and get back down south with a point. Pretty happy, definitely. If you offered us now, 100%, I'd take it. We have been playing all right, haven't we? Considering you don't know they're going to come back after the international break, do you know what I mean? You don't know. They'll have had a couple of training sessions, won't they? I'd imagine 2 or 3 training sessions since being back. So and a big task going to Anfield away. But yeah, a point is what I'm going to go with. Goal scorers, I reckon Salah will probably open the goal scoring. And I reckon second half, probably 60, 70th minute, something like that. I can see Lacazette nicking one, I reckon.
Oh, you think Lacazette? Or you can have another one where you're like screaming because you missed another one.
I'll be as ever. God, it'll be as ever tomorrow.
Oh my God. Jamzor, what about you?
Yeah, it's a bit peak because obviously Den just went 1-1, but I was thinking of 1-1 as well, to be honest with you. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think it'd be a close one, like the whole game. I don't know if it'd be like massive amount of chances because I think both teams would be quite solid, like not giving the ball away too much, hopefully. But yeah, man, I can just see it being a 1-1. Again, probably Salah's going to come up with the goods. But I would say Smith Rowe I reckon you'll get the first goal, yeah. I reckon you'll get the first goal. And then yeah, we'll just be fighting back and hopefully just manage to find a way through and Smith Rowe will be on the end of it.
We'll see. Joe, what do you see? How do you see it going?
Do you know what? I think 1-0 is probably the prediction I'm leaning to as well. Arsenal probably, this is their best chance for a while getting something at Anfield. Their form is good. And we haven't shown that we can win a scrappy or tight game so far this season. We've either won 3-0, 5-0, whatever it is, 2-0 convincingly. When it's been like kind of both sides pretty even in possession, or both sides similar number of chances, we used to be able to, conjure up some, brilliant moment and win the game 2-1 or 1-0 or hold on to a lead. We haven't shown any of that this season in the Premier League. So I'll be a bit nervous because I think it will be a tight game. So I don't really see a clear victory for us. But I'm gonna go 2-1 because I'm gonna back Liverpool and I want to be optimistic. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's 1-1.
Perfect. Well, let's have a look at some of the score predictions in the chat. Arsenal. Everyone's going Arsenal to win, but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, Denver's going to be live. Then let's hopefully. I'm hoping loads of Denver on his knees crying again.
Oh, sorry. There's a comment.
Jamzor grabbing his chair like this, smashing on the.
I can't even say
Denver getting his pillow, going, "For fuck's sake!"
No
Trust,
chance,
man.
lad. Shirt will be off.
I just saw a comment.
Oh,
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and obviously watch along tomorrow for 5 o'clock. And good luck to you guys on your watch alongs, and hopefully we humiliate you.
No chance.
nah.
Hopefully it'll be a traditional Liverpool battering of Arsenal.
Come on, 5-1. I want to see Denver on his knees.
You got a good defense. Come on.
All right. See you lads.
See you in a bit.
Safe one.